to shut it off?
Can I just turn this light off? It's not a technical difficulty. I simply want you to create your own images in your mind. So it was a long time ago, far off in Japan, and there was an old man, a very old man. And every day, that man went to the shrine in his local village. Every day. But one day he got there, and he went to the shrine, and he had nothing to give. Because every day he went, of course, he gave some small token. And this day he got there, and he had nothing. And he looked down, and he was just about to fall to his knees. And all of a sudden, as if by magic, out from the sky dropped this beautiful, beautiful hat. It was full of every colour you could possibly imagine, every single colour of the rainbow, and it was shining, and it was amazing. And on top of that hat, there was a note. And it said, "A gift for you for your devotion. Listen." And so what do you do with a hat? Well, hey, especially this hat, you want to put it right on. So the guy put on his hat, and it was extraordinary. All of a sudden, he could hear sounds that he had never, ever heard in his life. And I looked up in the trees, and there were two birds up there. Good morning, good morning. Oh, good morning, my friend. How are you? Good morning, us. Have you any news from town? Yes, indeed, I have news. Have you heard? The mayor of our town is very, very sick. Oh, yes, I have heard. Have you heard the camphor tree, the very, very old, the oldest tree in our town? It is also sick. It was chopped down. It is dying. I know, it's dreadful. And then the old man thought, well, this is extraordinary. Who can hear birds talking? And he thought, oh, I've got to do something about this, because clearly I've been given a gift, and I better do something, right? So he went to town, and he's thinking, right, I've got to go to the mayor's house, and I've got to warn them, they're going to think I'm nuts. So I just turn up, and I heard two birds talking, I've got to do something about this. And so he put on a cape, and he went through town, fortunes, get your fortunes here. And sure enough, you know, the wife, she's sitting there not knowing what to do, and she comes to the door, fortune teller, come in. And Mary's been sick. He's been sick for a long, long time. Don't know what to do. We tried everything. Perhaps you've got an idea. And so in came the fortune teller, and he said, yeah, is it true that you recently chopped down a camphor tree in your yard? How did you know that? Well, fortune teller. And so anyway, she take me to where the tree is. And so she took him out, and standing there where the old camphor tree was this beautiful tea house. And they had built a tea house in the mayor's honor, and it was a tradition in Japan. And clearly he went inside, right, and he thought, wow, there's something to do here, something going on. So he sat in a tea house, and he heard a low, low sound. It was a low, low rumble. Is that you, camphor tree? Is that you down there? Yes, Maple, it's I am surely dying. Oh, we don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something, I promise. And then zoop, 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 up the side of the tea house were two little lizards. Have you heard? Yeah, I don't know what those humans are thinking, but they chopped down a tree and they just think they can get away with it. I know, that Mary's surely gonna die if the camphor tree dies. Right, so at this point, he knew what to do, got his cape, went inside, he sat that wife down, he said, you know what you gotta do? You gotta take down the tree house, take it down. Sorry, tea house, not tree house. You gotta take down that tea house, and you gotta move it, and you gotta bring back the camphor tree. And I've got a hunch, if you bring back the camphor tree, the mayor's going to get better too. Do anything you can. I hear the arts are really good for that. Sing to it, tell it stories, whatever you like. Everyone's got to get together and do this, right? And so that's just what they did. The whole town got together. The gardener tended the camphor tree every single day. Slowly, the tree got better. And sure enough, slowly, the mayor got better. So of course it was fantastic. The poor old man never had to worry another day in his life. They gave him a big old bag of gold, rejoiced, and he went on to the next town to see what he could